Alright, y'all, what's up with my people? Make sure I'm recording. Alright, we all good. So today we're gonna be talking about this thingy right there. And why hasn't nobody came out with an alternative? What I'm doing about it, and we got a kind of a product review on this thing right here. So this thing is from Optic Guard. I'm sure you guys can see that. Optic Guard, patent pending. Boom. So these are for the 508T and the 507C pattern hollow suns. I don't know if they have an RMR yet, I'm not sure, but if they do, I'm gonna double check, and then if so, I will be doing a review on those. But from my knowledge, they don't have them. So what's the purpose of something like this? Like, for me, this really serves the purpose of just protecting the optic from scratches, dents, and the small wear and tear from maybe coming out of a holster or like a couple drops or whatever. Ironic that I just had somebody in my comments saying like, hey, I dropped it, should it be all right? I just dropped it on my optic, will it be okay? It should be fine. These things are pretty durable. I'm not saying that they're the toughest just because of the design. I think the RMR design pattern is the toughest because of how it's angled with the two I guess you could say horns, and then it has the U. Those 2 points are meant to take most of the impact, whereas this is just a flat surface that's going to be either distributed on one of these corners right here, but again, this is titanium, and then you got the make sure it's clear, we got the aluminum on this the ACSS, and yeah, I think they can take a couple drops, but let me know if y'all want to see a drop test sometime in the future. We might be able to make that happen, Captain. But what's the point of this? Like, I think this is really just to stop those edges from taking some major damage. Kind of an absorber, more of a consumable item that's really a cheap, like, protective cover, like I said. And this actually goes in the front like that to protect it. I guess you could have it like that if you have it in the safe, or you don't want to scratch your front lens for sure. It would be cool if they put like some type of elastic plastic on the back to kind of make it like an emitter kind of thing like that, to protect the emitter. That'd be dopelage popelage, but maybe they wanted you to do that on your own. I don't know. It's only really one problem that I've ran into with these, and I'll talk about that in a little bit later on in the video. But basically, it's just a rubber little thing, kind of a dense rubber, but it's still malleable, so it's not going to hold one shape really, but it will conform to your optic and really take like the grunt of the force when it's, because these don't have any type of metal shield. Why don't they have metal shields for these? I have no idea. They have one metal shield from, I think, Jaegerworks makes one for the SRO, RMR SRO pattern, red dot. Don't know why nobody else has one, but I got one that's coming out, working on getting the patent for that, and we gonna have to announce that later on in a video once we actually releasing it to the public and all of that stuff. So yeah, but both of these are about I think this was $15, this was like 25, and this is really just to keep the dust away. It doesn't really stay on there. I think this was meant as more of a protective cover. If you have the optic separate from the slide, I only say that because it doesn't really fit on there flush like that, like a couple shakes and you see how fast that fell off. And comparing that to, let me get my other one real quick. And you can see I got my training RMR fake thing in here. Yeah, you can see why it's a training, right? But got my placeholder, and as I was saying with the ears, you can see how it has those basically, when it falls, those will take the brunt of the force right there. Boom, boom, boom. But it fits flush with that, the same company, and boom. Actually, no, this isn't the same company. This is one that came with the optic, but it's the same principle. When you have it off, it fits like this. So this is like if you're storing them separate, or you don't want them to get dirty or dusty and you have them like just laying around the shop or whatever. Highly recommend if you're serving that purpose. But if you have them on the optic itself, those don't really work. So yeah, so this is not going in the trash. Let me know if you guys are interested in buying one of these though. If so, I'll tell you what it's called and everything in the comments. But this is actually the first time me putting on this optic guard. So let's see. Green dot is on, as you guys can see in there somewhere. Fishing around town, bring it around town. Anyways, you can see it's, so how it works is it has these two little notches in there, boom and boom. So basically on the side, boom and boom, and the inside right there and right there, and basically they just go into the drain holes right here. They snap in place. And that brings me to the only problem that I have had is if you have a optic with the sights to the front of the optic, it's hard to get that the front part on right there, because how you have to put it on, I'll show you how. Basically you have to put this on first and then put the optic on, because it won't go on otherwise. So you do it like that, and then let's hear the click. Let me bring it to the mic, and then it just clicks into place, and that's pretty dopage popage right there. See that? And that does protect it from scratches, wear and tear, and all of that stuff. So let me know if y'all want to see some RMR videos or ASMR of these. I can do that. Put it to the mic. I'm so silly, but it's easy to do it when you have the sight to the rear, which are 90% of them. But really, taking it off, you just snap both sides and it comes straight off. But is it meant for like duty use? I don't think so. I would it'd be pretty nice if it was though. Yeah, getting both the tabs at the same time is pretty difficult. But once you got them, it just comes straight off. But then just snap it back into place, and then boom, you got a little rubber protector thingy, polymer rubber blend protector, whatever. I think it's gonna serve its purpose fine. You know, it's not too loose, not too tight. If you want to rack it off of the, you don't really have, it doesn't give you a whole bunch more clearance other than you already had, because obviously it's fit to the optic. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. But that being said, is this thing done now? I would say, yeah, I think I'm done with the Roland special. I might make a version 2.0. I'm gonna leave that in a future video to see. It's might be a little longer. That's the only hint that I'm gonna give, but that is gonna be coming soon for sure. Now, make sure you keep this thing, because as soon as you think you don't need it, you're gonna want it, and then as soon as you want it, you're not gonna have it. So make sure you keep this. Just come with this little bag. Keep it in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. If you comment if you know that song. But I think how I'm gonna be carrying this thing from now on is gonna be either like this, which is like you've ever heard of 50 Shades of FDE? This is like 50 Shades of Black. Either like that or with the 21 rounder. I like how that looks. But I did add the scratch resistant, tape and stuff like that. That kind of makes it harder to get out the holster. I'm probably gonna buy another one of these, because the light, this latch, I think that's how it goes into the holster, and it's the wrong type. So gotta get another one with a different latch, or I might just replace the latch. I don't know how to do that, but who knows what the future holds. But I think I'm done with this for now. Next steps though, I'm not done with the series. I still have to take it out and shoot it. So let me know know if you guys are excited for that. I think I got one more video coming on this thing. Just stay tuned for that and you'll see what I'm talking about. But let me know which one you guys actually think. Do you think I should switch optics? Put the ACSS on my Roland Special, or do you think that's fine on here? The reason I have it on here is because this is like more of a CCW concealed type of gun, and those are the ones that I want to be the most accurate with, and I want to train myself to be more accurate with it. Or you guys want to cash out me money so I can buy another ACSS and just throw it on here so that I can be super accurate with both, because honestly this is the one that I'm going to be taking the long range shots with. But what do you guys think? Yeah, I did get that front sight in case you guys was wondering. Got that rear too. Got that rear too. In the rear. But yeah guys, let me know what y'all think. These is both my green dots and I like them both. 2 projects completed but not finished. Stay tuned for more. Oh wait, before I leave, I want to give all glory to God for everything that he's done and has been doing and will do in my past, present, and future. That's the message of the day for me, guys. I know I don't like getting too religious or nothing like that, but I do like giving thanks when thanks is due. And thank you, God, for everything you've done for me, my family, all my people that are around me and everything. I just want to thank God for everything that he's done, is doing, and it's gonna do. But that wraps this up, guys. If y'all like these, let me know in the comments down below. If you think that I'm just a hood rat with guns, let me know in the comments below too. If you think I just spend my stimulus on guns and have been just going crazy and I don't need to, if nobody needs to own guns, let me know that in the comments below. Hit the like button twice, hit the dislike twice too if you want to. But anyways guys, my corny jokes aside, like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. If this was helpful or informative in any way, shape, or transform, then share it with somebody. Maybe it'll help, maybe not, I don't know. I'm just a guy with guns, just a practical civilian. And don't forget, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. See you later, folks. Peace.